She was royalty of the universe. Every morning, she washed her face with pearls. But these were not ordinary pearls. They were brilliant pearls native to this planet. After cleansing, her skin looked smooth and glowing. After that, the princess took her gold-eating beast for a walk by the sea. This was a new, beautiful, and rich planet. It was home to a peaceful, pearl-loving people. They lived by harvesting pearls. Pearls were also the planet's main energy source. The princess released the gold-eating beast. She ran towards several young pearl divers. They bowed respectfully and greeted her. July met a boy who made her heart race. She felt a hint of reluctance, but she had something more important to do. In front of everyone, the queen slowly stepped out of the palace. She raised her hand over the pearls. Then she picked the largest one and handed it to a guard. The guard carried the pearl to the sacred spring by the sea. July took the celestial pearl from his hands. She placed it into the gold-eating beast's mouth. Then something magical happened. Countless pearls materialized one after another. They poured into the sacred spring. The pearl energy spread across the entire planet instantly. After finishing the daily ritual, July enjoyed a brief moment of peace. But suddenly, strange sounds echoed in the sky. Crashing noises filled every corner of the planet. The sudden disaster sent everyone into panic. A massive battleship trailing smoke tore through the sky and crashed onto the planet's surface. A terrified July ran toward the palace. She had to reunite with her people before disaster struck. The poor gold-eating beast trembled in fear. When July reached the palace center, her people were nowhere to be seen. She cried out for her father in despair. Only the approaching sound of nightmares answered her. At that moment, the king was leading everyone to the crash site. But an even worse tragedy was about to unfold. Another, larger battleship slammed into the planet. The king hurried the people onto a spacecraft. The hatch shut immediately, but just as it closed, the handle snapped off. July arrived too late and was locked outside. She begged her father to open the door, but he was powerless. Her mother screamed and cried for her inside. One look at her father's face, and July understood everything. She had no choice but to wait for death. Everyone inside stared helplessly at the scene outside. The shockwave slowly moved closer. July said her final goodbye to her people. At the last moment of her life, she released her soul, traveled across the universe, and entered the body of a handsome young man.